Alors, salut tout le monde et bienvenue à une autre émission de Pan TheOrganizer. Alors, aujourd'hui, c'est l'épisode numéro 2, donc du Salon SEMA, donc l'expérience du plus grand show ou du plus grand événement de tout ce qui est voitures, performance, pièces de performance, produits de detailing, outils, équipements, etc. au monde. Donc, c'est à Las Vegas, au Nevada, aux États-Unis. Alors, je suis très fatigué. Je suis encore, oui, dans mes pyjamas, mais je viens de revenir de mes plusieurs vols de retour au Canada, ici à Montréal, donc extrêmement fatigué. J'ai eu une nuit blanche, donc pas de sommeil. Mais ça n'empêche pas le fait que vous me voyez ici. Je continue à travailler donc sur l'édition vidéo afin de préparer le tout pour vous. C'est une expérience incroyable. Je vous amène avec moi comme si vous y étiez. Vous allez pouvoir, on va se promener au travers le salon. Et donc ça, aujourd'hui, c'est la deuxième journée. Si vous n'avez pas vu la première vidéo, commencez par celle-ci. Alors, cliquez le lien ci-dessus. Et également, je vais inclure le lien pour la journée numéro 1 dans la section description sous la vidéo, afin que vous puissiez voir tout ça, car c'est réellement incroyable. Il y avait plusieurs vedettes là-bas, mais surtout des nouveautés de produits et équipements de detailing ou d'esthétique et plusieurs superbes voitures. Alors, sans plus tarder, vous êtes habitués maintenant. Allons-y et démarrons l'émission. So guys, it's not every day that you get to dust a $1.5 million car. This was voted at SEMA, one of the top 10 out of 1,200 entries. So awesome car. Guys, so we're now at the ScanGrip booth, and I'm here with Ebbe from ScanGrip.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
Nice to meet you. So, what new products do you guys have at SEMA?
Well, this year we are displaying our brand new range. We actually made even smaller lights now. Back in the days we focused on larger models, but now we have a full range of even smaller lights. So they are now more compact. This is our multi-match R, which is relatively compact. You can use the magnets here, place it somewhere. This is metal, so you'll be able to mount it on your detailing card. I have a card over here, so you'll be able to mount it anywhere.
Okay.
And one of the main new features are that you can change the color modes in 5 steps now. So for silvers, such as over here, it's easier to see scratches with the warmer light.
Yes, we can see that.
Yeah, but let's change to the colder light, then it's more problematic. But on the darker surface, as this one, it's much easier to see hologramming and scratches with the colder light. So you really need the both options. Something else is that, of course, you will be able to dimmer the volume, and the light will actually tell you for how many hours this will run for on 25%. So we are looking at 5 hours on a 25%. And you can charge it through here, lithium-ion battery, and you'll actually be able to charge your phone with this light.
So that's USB, eh?
Yeah, it is. It is. And some other models, we do the mini match.
Yes.
More compact than our larger model. Just a second, I'll pick up this. It's our Sun Match 3. The Sun Match is our most sold model, but as you can see, it's relatively big. So this is like the lighter, smaller, more compact version. And I think this will be really interesting for hobby detailers. This has 2 different light modes. You have the 4500 Kelvin and the 6500 Kelvin. You'll be able to charge it by the port just here. And of course, you have 2 light volumes, so low and high. And you can change from the 6500 to the 4500. So you also have the warmer tone for the silvers and the white cars and so on.
Absolutely.
So and something else is also we updated our pen light. The former one had AAA batteries. Now it's a rechargeable unit, so you'll be able to charge it with the board. And something else is that this one now has 2 different light modes, both the warm light and the cold light. So this is it's really compact, well made.
Beautiful.
And as we discussed before, we also have here our line lights. They are extremely sturdy. They are made for as general work lights. You have a broad range of different connectors, so you can put them on something like under the hood. This is a magnet bracket, so you'll be able to put this on here. There you go. And then use it, put it on somewhere. And
That's
of course,
sweet.
it's really sweet. We have the top light here. There you go. 4 spotlights. And this will actually also show hologramming. And you have the more broad if you need to work on your car or in the garden or whatever you do. And as said, they are quite sturdy. I'm just going to throw it over here. And it still works. And I'll be happy to step on it. So it's really well built.
So is that a smaller model of this kind of bigger?
It is.
Okay.
It is.
What are they called?
These are the line lights.
Line lights. Okay.
Yeah, line lights. And this is our largest model with a battery. You will be able to mount this onto the hood.
So if you want to detail your engine bay, for example.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or inside the car. So these are.
So if you want to light up your cabin inside, oh, that's pretty
Exactly.
sweet. These are rubberized tips, right? So they won't scratch.
Exactly. Really soft. And same quality throughout, so it's really stable, and it's going to last for a lot of years. So.
Awesome. Well, thanks for the product intro there, Ebe.
No problem.
So Ebe again, guys, from Scan Grip. Check those guys out. Have a good one.
Thanks.
All right, guys, we're now at the Rupes booth here at SEMA, and I'm with Dylan von Kleist. So
everybody.
he's marketing manager for Rupes North America. Did I get that right?
You did, sir.
I did.
You did.
So what new products do you guys have? Because my viewers know I love Rupes polishers. I have pretty much all their DAs, right? But you guys have some new models, huh?
Yeah, so this year, we're announcing, it'll be available soon, is the Mark III, which is the update to our random orbital line.
You're killing me, Dylan. What's new about this one?
So it'll be included the 15 and the 21, obviously, so both tools will get their update. The headlines are this. The cord is now 30 feet long, 9 meters, we'll say, okay? So for those of you in the metric system, not in the US, you get a standard progressive trigger, so you now have control from 0 all the way up to the max speed by simply pulling a little or a lot. New, bigger speed control, and it actually kind of has a positive click into place, so you can feel when it locks into a speed. Ergonomics have improved. We've got a rubber bumper down here now, so the tool rests a little bit more stably on something. And then obviously we replaced the carbon fiber look plastic here with a more reinforced rubber grip, so it's a little bit more positive grip. The whole tool is a little bit more refined. Like I've been telling people, this isn't a complete revision of the platform, it's just making a good thing a little bit better. I equate it to like an iPhone. You know, if you had an iPhone 7 and they come out with a 7S, this would be the Mark IIs version of the 15 I'm holding here.
Awesome. All right, so that's the LHR 15 Mark III, right?
Mark III, yep. And
What's
so
the size of the pad? Because that's a question I often get. What the backing plates are?
Yeah. So the backing plate is 125 millimeters or 5 inches in imperial, and that would be the backing size on the plate on the pad. The pad actually, though, flares out to about 6 inches or 150 millimeters. So
Perfect.
That's it. That's the headline from the show, and it's been getting a lot of attention. We're expecting to see these tools in North American market early 2019, probably first quarter.
And one model I didn't see myself personally until now. It was last year's introduction, but it's still the gear-driven one, the Melee.
Yep.
Can we talk a little bit about that one?
Sure. So we got the Melee here. So a little bit of a different animal. Shares the same kind of family appearance right from the back, but when you see it from here, all this down here. So this is our gear-driven orbital, which the best way to explain that is if a rotary and a random orbital had a baby, it would be the Melee.
So what are the main differences? Because I'm sure the viewers have the questions. A DA versus a gear-driven or a forced rotation.
So on a gear-driven, the rotation is locked to the orbit. So you get an exact number of orbits for every rotation. No matter what angle you hold the tool at, the rotation is constant. The drawbacks of that are, it does have a little bit of a steer. Ours less than most of them, but it's still going to want to pull from one side to the other and things like that. But the benefit is you can use this tool to edge in complicated areas, and the rotation's never going to stop. It does get a slight edge in the cutting over the 15 to 21, very, very slight. It's really not a case of what's better. It's really more about what you prefer. Some people like this movement. But it's really more a matter of what you prefer. There's not a right or a wrong. If you prefer gear-driven movement, we have a solution for you. If you prefer random orbital, we have obviously the Mark II, and soon to be the Mark III. But in either situation, they're both polishers. They both have the ability to remove defects. They both have the ability to finish down very well. It's more what you like than anything.
So the pads, is there any difference? The pads that you'll use with a melee and versus, let's say, an LHR?
Yeah, the pads are a little bit thinner, and that's one to reduce the height from the tool to the panel. Also, because of that gear-driven movement, if we had a taller pad, we'd have twisting effects that would cause the pad to warp under load. So we need to get the tool closer to the paint.
So more transfer of the energy from the polisher to the paint.
And a lot more stability. On a taller pad, if I was to put a tall pad on this, it would feel very far away from the paint. But also, while it's doing its movement, because of that gear-driven rotation is not going to stop, it's going to feel like the tool wants to wobble a lot. So we need to have a low profile. It's like sport tires.
Got you demoing?
So LHR 15 Mark III, we're using our fine pad and our fine compound.
Beautiful. So what are we demoing now?
So now this would be the Miele, which is the LK900E gear-driven polisher. We're using our Miele fine compound and our Miele fine pad. The compound is completely different than the other compounds. It needs to have additional lubrication to cope with the movement of the tool.
Guys, by the way, watch how Dylan manipulates the polisher. This is the way you're supposed to hold a polisher.
So what's that line of polish called? So it's just this. And that one was the yellow, I'm assuming?
From the master himself, guys. Dylan Von Kleist, class act. All right, so those were your tools, huh?
Yep, that's the big stuff for this year. We're also showing the rotary too, but
Awesome, Dylan.
another time.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
Thank you,
Have a good one. This is the Max Shine booth. They have all these great paint polishers, a bunch of new items. Very, very nice. So they produce some very high quality, yet very low priced polishers, dual action polishers, including this brand new F15 Pro. So I'm here with Joyce from MaxShine. How are you, Joyce?
Yeah,
Thanks for having me.
Nice to meet you.
So this is your new model, the M15 Pro.
Our new model.
So what can you tell us about it?
Yeah, this new model is 1,000 watt and the dual action polisher. It's our new design. You can see the upgrade dust rate. It's very clear, and you can see the constant aggressive switch. You can hold it more clear, and handle it. You will feel more simple and more comfortable. And like the constant speed switch, it's more clear. and you can use it very simply and handle it very easily and more aggressive. And about its counterweight, it's used for CNC machined counterweight. It's more high quality.
So a higher quality counterweight.
Yeah.
So we got the new design with the grills.
Yeah.
We have the new speed sensitive dial here.
Yeah.
We also have a new comfortable rubber grip that's non-slip.
Yeah.
You have the constant speed trigger here, from what I understand, right?
Yeah.
So more power, 1,000 watt motor compared to the previous model, which was 900 watts, right?
Yeah. It's upgraded with the M50.
To the M50.
Yeah.
So this is the new upgraded model.
It's more powerful.
And this will be available, of course, in the United States as well.
Yeah.
So what's the approximate price we're looking at?
I think it's a little high, more than the M50.
So it should still be under $200, let's say.
Yeah.
So very good. And guys, by the way, you're gonna have something new on my channel because I'm gonna make a video about this. So you're gonna hear everything about it on my YouTube channel very soon. So stay tuned, the new M15 Pro. So thanks a lot, Joyce, I appreciate it. Have a good day and I'll see you guys soon. So we're here at the Angel Wax booth and a couple of new products. These air fresheners absolutely smell like heaven. So Bliss and Eden, I smell those guys. That's the real deal. It really smells good. They have this Enigma AIO, so an all-in-one, and it drops down a layer of nano ceramic, so you'll have like up to 6 months of real-time protection. And they have their brand new Micro Cleanse, which is an intensive microfiber wash. So those are 3 new products from the brand. And of course, they keep on making super high-end waxes, as you all know. So Angel Wax, SEMA 2018.
Something I didn't understand. So I think that, you know, if I go back and tell the younger version of me, be open to the opportunity that presents itself and try to create it, but don't be so worried about getting a 2 to 3 or a 4 or 5 inches.
All right, guys, so here I am at the Metrovac booth. You know how much I love their Master Blaster Revolution car dryer and, of course, their small sidekick. But lucky for you, I'm here with David today. Hi, David.
How you
He's
doing,
the
man?
owner of Metrovac, so we're getting it directly from the owner himself. For my viewers, David, you know how much I love your tools, but can you give us a bit about the key features
Absolutely.
of the Master Blaster and the sidekick?
So every time you touch your car with a chamois or a microfiber or a towel, you're actually scratching the finish, you're taking the wax off the vehicle. So we came up with the Master Blaster and Blaster Sidekick drying systems. They literally blast the water clear off the car and the water evaporates before it forms a water spot. So this one in particular, the Master Blaster, this is going to heat up 50 degrees Fahrenheit above ambient temperature. It's warm, dry, filtered air. Literally blast the water clear off the car and the water evaporates before it forms a water spot. Exceptionally powerful. 2 4-horsepower motors power this puppy up.
And I can tell that you guys did something to the finish because I have the glossy one.
Yes.
Is this a new matte finish?
Correct. This is a textured matte finish.
You're
Textured
killing
matte
me.
Black.
This is
It's
beautiful.
Very, very cool. Everybody loves textured matte in
Oh,
the
yeah.
industry, so that was the way to go.
So basically you dry your car in no time, and of course you guys can see the reviews of this equipment on my channel. So what about the smaller guy there?
Let's talk about the Blaster Sidekick.
Did that get the same update? Oh yeah, I can
Blaster
see.
Sidekick's got the textured black matte finish as well.
Beautiful.
Sidekick is an easy and very inexpensive way to get into the car dryer trend. So this is not going to dry the entire car. It's going to do side view mirrors, door jambs, seams, inaccessible areas, side marker lights, windows. So it's great. It's got a tremendous amount of power.
So this basically to remove any remaining water that you have from different to access areas, so
Right.
you don't get that water drips.
Correct.
Or water staining.
Side view mirrors, door jambs, side marker lights, outstanding for that.
Is there anything new that you guys have at SEMA that you guys revealed?
Sure. So here we have the car wash solution. We developed this Master Blaster car shampoo specifically with the Master Blaster in mind. It's got evaporative properties. It's tremendous amount of suds. It's very, very slick. But when you rinse it off, it eliminates and reduces water spots all at the same time. And then when you use it specifically with the Master Blaster, it's a great combination. I mean, this is the wash and drying system that you need to use when washing and drying your vehicles.
David, it's been a blast. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Nice to meet you in person.
Yes, always. Thank you so much.
Have a good one.
Have a great day.
Is Matt shopping for a new air compressor, guys? Who knows? But we're definitely geeking out. We're now at Russo Cabinets, company out of Canada, so Canadian made. Super high quality products here. Awesome build construction. Who knows, guys? Maybe we'll do a little partnership here and upgrade my garage. I mean, these drawers, they can support up to 400 pounds of weight, and I literally sat on them, so they can support me. It's actually crazy. So yeah, high-end look. Great company. So we're here at Estec Automotive. Super high quality, high-end PPF for the car, so paint protection film. They wrapped this Tesla Model 3 here. And yep, this is supposed to be some awesome stuff. So they're from South Korea, I've been told. So Estec also wrapped this beautiful Ferrari race car. High quality PPF, good clarity on it. Not a lot of that orange peel feel. So yeah, nice innovation. On the higher end of the scale, but gloss is good. And it has integrated nano ceramics, so hydrophobics is also good in it. We're here at the Swiss Tracks booth. So they make rubberized and plastic floorings. So for your garage, these tiles, you've probably seen them everywhere. Click on, snap on.
You can see the difference.
All right, guys, so we're here at the Dirt Lock booth at SEMA. And you all know I like their car wash inserts. I've done videos for this, but they have something new here at SEMA. So I'm with Dan from the Detail Guards. How are you?
Good.
So what new stuff do you have for us at SEMA?
So basically we came up with a new bucket filtering system. It's called the Turbine Dirt Lock, and it's just completely different from anything else on the market. You can just see here from yourself. The way it works is the funnels on the front are very wide, and the funnels on the back are very narrow. So as you pump your hand up and down, it actually works to filter all your wash water. Everything gets sped up down through the narrow funnels, and since they're narrow, there's no turbulence to stir everything back up.
So you're saying that all the grit and all the dirt is going to stay in the bottom of the bucket and never goes back up to your wash solution?
You can slosh your hand up and down and around, and it'll always stay calm underneath. Clean water will circulate back on top.
Awesome. So we have another cutout here, right? So it basically sits in the bottom. And do these fit any buckets? Like what
Any
size?
3.5 to 5 gallon bucket. The way it works is there's rubber grips on them, and ours are very unique because we use flexible locking tabs. So if your bucket's a little smaller, it'll just automatically flex down. If it's a little bit wider, you just give them a little pull out, put them in the bucket, and they won't twirl around. You can scrub your mitt right on top, loosen all the debris, give a quick pump, and all the dirt's gone.
Awesome. Guys, you can also check my full review of the Dirt Locks on my YouTube channel, of course. So check these guys out. Awesome innovations in the car detailing world. Big thank you, Daniel. Thanks a lot for being there. All the best.
Thank you.
One of them 911.
That my she gon' let you put it in fine. Big night, night, down my
watching Porsche GT2 RS and GT3 RS with who other than Matt Mormon from Obsessed Garage, who, yeah, you guys know he owns a GT3 RS. Badass cars.
Okay, one, this is how you do it. Pan TheOrganizer.
No, Pan. This is how you do it. Juan, el organizador.
No.
Sí.
Bye, SEMA. It was great. Hopefully see you next year. Alors voilà pour mon expérience SEMA 2018, donc cette exposition de tout ce qui est pièces d'équipement de voiture, produits, detailing, etc. J'espère que vous avez apprécié ce type de format style vlog, donc de me suivre en voyage pour cette expérience. Si vous aimez ça, laissez-moi le savoir dans la section commentaires. Est-ce que c'est à répéter l'année prochaine? Avez-vous aimé ce type de vidéo? Également, encore une fois, je suis un petit peu désolé, j'ai filmé le tout avec mon iPhone XS Max. Donc, même si c'est un bon téléphone, évidemment, vous êtes habitué à une qualité vidéo et audio un peu supérieure sur ma chaîne d'habitude, mais je crois qu'avoir cette option portable, c'était très pratique pour le voyage. Alors, encore une fois, si ce n'est pas fait, n'oubliez pas de vous abonner à ma chaîne en cliquant sur le bouton « S'abonner » situé sous la vidéo, et ainsi vous ne manquerez jamais mes prochaines vidéos. Comme à l'habitude, je vous rappelle qu'une vie bien organisée va vous aider à atteindre le top. Maintenant, je dois aller me coucher et me reposer. Alors, sur ce, n'oubliez pas, passez une excellente journée et on se voit à la prochaine. Salut!